What's up, guys? Welcome back to another iPopcorn for that review. I'm Chris,
I'm Nick.
and today we are talking about Dinner in America.
Do you think I'm weird?
Oh yeah, no, you're fucking weird.
Well, is weird cool?
In your case, no.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
So yeah, not a new movie this week. We're talking about one from 2020, but it's one I'm glad we caught. It's one kind of I feel like this is a little slept on. I haven't really heard a lot of people talking about this, and this director has a new movie currently available right now called Snack Shack. So that is something I think we're both going to be checking out as well. But yeah, tell us what Dinner in America is about.
An on-the-lam punk rocker and a young woman obsessed with his band go on an unexpected and epic journey together through the decaying suburbs of the American Midwest.
So this is an interesting one, and you recommended it to me. So I kind of want to pass it to you first, because you recommended it to me. What what drew you to this movie, and what did you think about it?
Well, I got it recommended to me from Casey, who's been on a few of our other videos. But I kind of wish
I'll link them.
I kind of wish the description I wouldn't have read before watching the movie, because I feel like they don't really give that away about him being in the band until 30 minutes or 40 minutes into the movie. But it starts off pretty he's obviously a punk dude trying to make money for his band. He's selling drugs, and it starts with him in a comatose state almost, or not, in a medicinal trial type thing, and he's just fucking as hardcore as he can be, man.
They upped the reward.
They said you assaulted some lady, tried to burn her house.
But Kyle Gallner
he's
stars in the movie.
It's over the top punk rock for sure.
Yeah, he's like, fuck everything, fuck the system, I'm gonna fuck your mom, type thing. And then he meets, the girl who's in love with him but doesn't know it's him, and she's like this super sheltered. I thought they were super Christian, but maybe they weren't.
Mom, can I go see a rock show?
What's the group?
They're this really cool group. The music is almost educational.
I don't like the sound of this militia music.
Rock concerts are bad news.
Because he starts talking about religion when he meets the parents, and they're kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, I've always kind of wanted to do that.
They seem like they're a little uptight, but it's not apparent that they're like spare tire type Catholics or something like that, but it doesn't seem to be an important part of their lives, right?
Yeah, the daughter's definitely sheltered, and she seems like maybe she's a little slow, but then maybe she's not. Maybe she's just super
It's at
sheltered.
least awkward.
Yes, I think she's super awkward, and she just doesn't know certain euphemisms and things like that. But she's definitely smart in her own way, and they show that later in the movie, which they make a little song together.
I'm a watermelon sanding to your driveway. Crack me open so I feel the air inside me.
And I thought that song was fairly catchy, actually.
I liked it. It was stuck in my head afterwards for sure. She's adorable in this. Ultimately, I really liked her character a lot. It brought a lot of duality to. They kind of balance each other out, throughout the movie. Because he's playing the most over the top character I've seen him play so far. It reminded me a little bit. The movie doesn't remind me really of this one, but it reminded me a little bit of even more over the top version of his character from The Passenger, which is a movie I can't escape from talking about apparently. But it is Kyle Gallner again. He seems to be drawn to a particular. I don't know how to talk about it, but he seems to be drawn to a particular type of movie, and it happens to also be a type of movie that I guess I'm drawn to too, because I like this guy's agent. Yeah,
I think he's crushing in every role I've seen him in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess wasn't he in a Scream movie or something recently? That's maybe one of the only things I've missed recently that he's done is one of the Scream sequels.
Maybe. I think I've seen them both, but I don't really remember either of them that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. So for me, I went into this as blind as possible, actually. All I knew was that Kyle Gallner was in it, and we had just watched Strange Darling and liked that a lot, obviously. So that was the big pull for me, is you saw it and recommended it. I will say, in the very beginning, I was a little skeptical. I'm like, what exactly is going on here? Because for a couple of reasons. One of those is that I couldn't tell what angle they were going from because I went in so blindly. So I'm like, it felt like a little bit of like a punk rock Napoleon Dynamite or something at the beginning. I was like trying to figure out what angle we're going with here, and it's so over the top. Like he's just very much like just screaming at everyone for any reason at all times.
Yeah.
Just a very, very angry guy. He's kind of like the punk rock stereotype. But eventually I started to vibe with the sense of the humor of this movie, and I would say by like half an hour in or something, I'm fully invested and loving this movie. And an hour in, I was like, this movie's amazing. Like something, this is really like something special here. Once you realize it's kind of going to be like a love story, but like the most unconventional black comedy, darkest love story ever with like crime and debauchery and everything.
Buckle up! I drive fucking nuts!
Yeah, if you vibe with that, you vibe with that, and this certainly worked for me.
It seems like, you kind of don't know much about his character until towards the end part of the movie where they make a song and it turns out, you kind of meet his family, and that's probably where the rebellion came from in the first place. He's definitely like the black sheep of the family. It seems like they've always treated him like shit, but maybe that's not the case. But I kind of saw that correlation between him being such a rebel to society and everything, and also because of his family, I guess.
I would say for sure. And it almost reminded me, if you ever seen Punch Drunk Love, it almost reminded me of like the way his family, especially his sisters, treat him and just treat him like an outcast and everything. And you can't really be expected to be, I mean, I'm sure this was like an atypical kid, but you can't really be expected to turn out to be this upstanding member of society with the type of family that he's portrayed as having in this movie. So
yeah, because it's kind of like, they're his sister's immediately like, he's here for money, he's on drugs. It's like he just came in to get a few things, and they happened to make a song while they were there, and they're just all over him, and he's like, "Fuck you guys."
And they immediately assume that she is on drugs just because of. They immediately mistake her awkwardness as her being on drugs. Like they're just really, really quick to judge a situation, and the guy is on drugs for a lot of this movie. So I mean, it's not like they're completely unfounded things here, but it's just like in that moment they're just making a song. Everybody can relax a little bit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and the other thing is, this movie was unexpectedly like one of the funniest movies I've seen in a while. Like there are some moments that had me just about dying laughing, especially once what is his name, Kevin, Patty's younger brother. Once he is introduced to marijuana,
I was thinking the same. I thought that's what you were gonna say. Yeah.
Dude, everything is the whole scene where like everybody's eating some brownies and the parents are on the couch and everything. Oh my god, the dad had me dying. Please sign this guy for more comedies. I don't know, I was loving it, and the whole Kevin thing and the pants. It's great. You just have to see it. It's better to see. But a lot of really funny moments in this throughout, and a lot of good comedy from Patty's character, especially like the awkwardness of her.
Yeah, that actress did a fantastic job as that character.
And there were some real funny moments that like subverted your expectations, like when he gets in that altercation with the two track dudes that are just like douchebags the whole movie, and he gets in that altercation with them on the bus. That does not go how I thought they were gonna take it in that in a movie like this. But yeah, good music in it. If you like hardcore music, this is. I wonder if that's Kyle Gallner actually like doing those vocals, because
I feel like it was. It sounded quite a bit like him, because I was also wondering if that was her doing that song. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it was, because I know she's like a stage actress. Yeah,
I meant to look it up, but it did seem like they were doing their own music, and this is a movie where, again, like it's not like a lot of movies where the movie music, the fake music in the movie is like very obviously fake and terrible. So yeah, just all around a good time. So I think I kind of already know the answer, but what do you rate this movie?
I'm gonna give it like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it like 8.5. I liked it quite a bit.
I think so too. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 too. Yeah, really good. It was just nice to ultimately have this movie grow on me. So 8.5 for both of us on that one. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one very soon. And subscribe if you're new here, and hit like down below. Let us know you like what we're doing, and comment if you've seen this movie. Or if you've seen Snack Shack, you know, maybe we'll check that out very soon. But
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks.
See ya.